Hello, my lovely Virgo. I am the Queen of Clovers, and welcome to my channel and your October 2021 general reading. This can be for anyone, anybody, or nobody. Cross watchers, welcome. Virgo. As with all tarot readings, remember to take what's yours and leave out all the rest. If you're enamored by this reading, please like and subscribe. What are you laughing at, Virgo? I wasn't this giddy when I first started, and you were just laughing beans. Oh, it's got to be the Six of Wands in the center of your October energy. Virgo, let's just get to it, huh? Because you had a great month. Virgo season was like, if you didn't have a good Virgo season, please check yourself, because everybody else did. And I feel like you need to... you need to double your, make sure that you're not missing out on the energies that are meant for you. But you're coming out, it's like I was made for this. That's how Virgo was in Virgo season. How was, what am I thinking? So how are you going to be in Libra season? Oh, come on, the train is just going to keep rolling on. You got a lot of fears though, honey. You're planning, but you got a lot of fears, Virgo. Let's see. Halloween's supposed to go off this year. We have a new moon on the 6th and a full moon on the 20th. And then we have Halloween on the 31st for October. I will do new moon and full moon. I'll do my long 3 spread reads for those. But let's just do it. Just a one read for you now for October. I'm going to start with your business and your work kind of life, your pentacled life. And then move. This is work, love, dark and light spread, dark and shadow spread. Shadow and light spread, sorry. And so I'm going to start over here with your work because, you know, I get your feel, I get your mood, and then I'll start moving on to your love life because that's really why we're all here, right? So what is going on? Well, first of all, your main energy is 6 of Wands. You've really got it going on. This is the now. This is October. This isn't timeless. This is... you're going to feel like you're winning. And you may not have won the $600 million out there on the Powerball or what have you, but you definitely are taking more home than anybody could imagine. It just feels like... it also feels very welcome home, like returning home, prodigal son, prodigal daughter kind of feeling. Only you didn't come in with that little. You didn't come back with that little. In your dark shadow energy right now, you have this fear of not finding that long-term connection. And it's showing up twice here. In the 2 of Cups in reverse, finding your other, recognizing your personal other. And then the 4 of Wands here in reverse, the marriage card essentially. It's in your shadow. Because maybe you've been divorced. Maybe you haven't been the loveliest, doviest kind of lover. But, and you feel like you're paying for it some way. But you're not going to feel it soon. Because this feeling is you returning and everybody missed you when you come back. It's time to come home. It's time to come, at least for a visit, at least to check things out. There's something here about Virgo coming home, returning to something. A lot of things are reopening, and this is one of those things you're going back to, Virgo, and they missed you. You're one of the people they missed. I kind of have this 9 of Wands here, very defensive energy. It's not in a negative way, though. It's standing at the gate. It's being more cautious than anything, and that's because I have the 5 of Pentacles in your work and finance sector, which is basically, yeah, you feel like you're missing out on a few things financially. You feel like you don't have it all. This is kind of feeling like I should put off the dentist, even though your teeth hurts. But it's the energy of, if you are returning home, you're obviously going to be relocating in some way. And maybe you're relocating to know your dreams falling from the sky. You know, sometimes you wish upon a star, you're wishing upon a meteor about to hit the ground. And boy, do you guys feel that. That's really awful. So when you come back, you're a little more cautious. You're like, I'm going to do it right this time. And I'm not going to chase my feelings anymore. as hard as I may have the last couple times. I got skills. You know it because you just implemented them in Virgo season to get you to this place where you have something to defend. Mostly yourself, mostly your happiness, mostly of what you are waiting for. You could be waiting for something. You know, that check is in the mail, waiting for that plane trip home. Whatever it is you're waiting for, you're planning. You're ready to take the wave. You're ready to hit the ground running. Some of you may be returning. Some of you may have quit your job and are returning somewhere to work. Kind of sight unseen. I think some of you may even be working with like your sisters or something, like for your sister's company, you're just running home and jumping in for them. And it's feeling good and you're ready to hit the ground running and do it and everything. But at the same time, it's still nerve-wracking. Just another card here in your light energy, just off your light energy towards love, is moving on to a different shore, getting a little help to get away. I did say, oh my gosh, I didn't really notice this card till now, but remember I said the Six of Wands feels like a homecoming or returning home. You may feel like the prodigal son, but you are not. You're not coming as empty-handed as that ding dong. No, you are returning because you've had to leave something that wasn't good for you. It just wasn't working. It's sad. There's something sad here about it, about leaving. A lot of times this can be the card of like the abusive woman running away. But this is just didn't work out. You just had to come home. It just didn't work out and you have to go back. It's like you traveled outside and now it's time to, you traveled away like Moana going past the rocks and now it's time to come back, and it's just time to come back because in this case it wasn't the best choice or it didn't work out. Sometimes it doesn't. I have the Seven of Pentacles in love, especially if you are returning. 'Tis the season of the lover returning, but this is something different. You're returning somewhere, and I have something growing here. Seeds have been planted. You flirted with somebody for sure. Damn Skippy, Virgo. And this person is responsive, and when they hear you're coming back, they're realizing that they've got some seeds planted and some roots for you, and they loved you to transplant your roots back in this garden for them. Somebody misses you, and it's somebody with good intentions, somebody that will nurture you, somebody that wants to feed you even. To clarify their card, the love card here, I have them. The 21. They are not done with you yet. This is a message from them. They're not done with you. With the World card in reverse, this is a direct message, not a message from Spirit, from your person saying, I see this world in reverse. That's because I'm not done with you yet. We haven't cycled through this whole relationship, and I really want something with you. I maybe have been a bit of an asshole, but at the time I was a little broke is what they're saying. They were the Page of Pentacles, and that's why they're coming up as the King of Swords in reverse. They know they messed up here because, especially men, I'm feeling this is a masculine energy of I don't have, so I don't get love. A lot of men believe that. This is after I told, I think it was Leo, to don't invest in potential. It's just as bad as saying that you can fix a guy or you want to rescue a guy. But this is different. This is somebody that pulled away knowing full well that they didn't really have, Oh my God, I just... They didn't even have dry shit in their bottom. That's what my grandma would say. This guy didn't even have dry shit in his bottom to give you. Seriously, that's how they felt. It's not necessarily true because he's kind of lonely. I feel this guy. I feel this divine masculine Virgo that is just waiting for you. And you're coming in on a more feminine, helping kind of energy. Remember I said prodigal son, prodigal daughter. You're coming in as more of a feminine energy, more of a receiving energy by virtue of your situation a little bit. You're not in dire straits for sure, and I think you can turn it around. Most Virgos can, with a little time and order and a piggy bank, right? But they realize that this is the plant. You're the plant. You're the seeds that they would have accepted. It's almost like I can see this person running to their love garden in their dreams in the middle of the night and pulling out all the shit they've given attention to that wasn't you, angrily, because you returning, you are looking better than ever. where are you returning from? You definitely are coming back like tan and healthy, a little invigorated, probably because you left before too long, or you've left. Whatever you left behind wasn't serving you, and it was a bit difficult. So coming back to this space, there's some kind of coming back to the space. Like I said, it might not be moving cross country, but whatever it is, you're coming back looking something fine, Virgo. And this person is like, if you're looking that fine on the outside, I know what's on the inside. I regret thinking too physically last time. And this person is saying, I have the Justice card here. I want to clarify, make sure this isn't a person you divorced. No, but it is a person that, you know, there's some past. Okay, this is the Six of Cups. This is just old, like warm, cozy, childlike, like you giggle with this person. And the reason the Justice card is here is because it is from the past. You probably know this person from prior Mercury retrograde kind of feeling, but more importantly, there's a past situation, you know, cause and effect. There's a past situation that affects this relationship, and it could be down to one of you did get divorced, or one of, you know, one last time you, what am I trying to say? Perhaps you haven't been together because you've never been single at the same time, kind of thing, or there was just extenuating circumstances, and this guy probably thinks, this divine masculine probably thinks that it's because he didn't have any money. No, it's kind of because he was being a bit of a jerk. He may have even been a bad husband. I'm picking up on that he is not anymore, because hey, when you get left by your wife, it makes it really easy to learn how to not be a bad husband if you have a heart. Not taking this stack of cards, but I'm taking this 2 cards because, 3 cards. Oh dear. Okay. They want to welcome your soul into their empire. With the Knight of Cups, and they could be a fire sign, could be specifically an Aries. Their empire. This person has laurels to rest on, and they don't care about your lesser laurels, because you have the High Priestess, your spirit. They know what's inside, and I don't necessarily think they've always respected what was on the outside, but now because you've made certain decisions, you've left certain things, that you're coming in like this. Woo, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's like, oh, that chick can't be my friend no more. It's like, that Virgo can't be my friend no more, because that is just much too sexy. I've got to like buy some roses and make that little head turn, you know, so that they notice me. That's so sweet. That is really kind of sweet. But now they can come across as the Emperor, and that means they're more strategic. And Virgo, I know you like the idea of strategy and organization, so I think this person's going to really capture your attention. Should I take these 2 cards? They were on the top and they just kind of fell off into the pile here. Ooh. They're like, you're getting attention from others. This is the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. This is somebody else, because I felt it wasn't like necessarily directly related to this reading, Virgo, but other people have hot messages for you, Page of Wands messages for you. You are being approached by a King of Cups as well. That would be a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And so this person that's pulling this Emperor energy, and this kind of used to be a brat, had to learn how to be a good husband by losing maybe a half decent wife. But look at that. They're like, I gotta break out all the stops. Big money, big romance, otherwise I won't touch her spirit. And he knows these like little romances or dalliances you may have had with other people when you're away from this situation, they're not going to catch your attention anymore, because oh my god, this is you, Virgo. Whenever Virgo goes away and returns, it doesn't matter if you go away to like New York City and live like this crazy hectic life. You've lived another existence. It's like that hermit energy, that going away energy, and finding yourself energy in Italy or whatever, eat, love, pray, and what have you. And that's what you've done in some way. And it may just be that you've been home this whole time, pandemically speaking, and with all that stuff, and work from home, whatever it may be. But whatever it is you're coming out of right now, you're coming out of with that fresh, virginal Virgo hermit card, you know, coming out into the light, man. Finally seen the light. Gloria Estefan. Look it up because you guys are going to get hot from that. It's going to it's a little bit of a love song, slow song, recovering from a bus accident song, but Gloria Estefan is going to tickle your fancy and get you guys hot, hot, hot. Even more. Your energy is popping right now. Popping. Even though you've had a little bit of low, I don't think it's going to matter to you. You're recovering very quickly. Very quickly. October's looking really sweet for you, by the way. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please, if you are enamored by this reading, like and subscribe, share, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Check the box below for more. Check out my new moon and full moon readings coming up, as well as Halloween specials. Oh, I can't wait. October feels really hot for the energy. See you next week, my loves.